mighty like an atom bomb when he comes, when he comes.
We present Dr. Strangelove, based on the novel by Peter George and dramatized for radio by Kerry Shale. Starring Kerry Shale as Dr. Strangelove, Lieutenant Sweets Kivel, Lieutenant Barney Goldberg, Lieutenant Lothar Zogg, Group Captain Lionel Mandrake, General Jack D. Ripper, and President Merkin Muffley.
Oh, I say, everybody's worried, yeah, about the atomic bomb. But nobody's worried, no, about the day my Lord will come, when he'll hit great God Almighty like an atom bomb. When he comes, good Lord, when he comes.
The time is precisely 6 megasnarts in the third podmark. This is the Universal Broadcasting Corporation. And now, Tales from the Cosmic Void. Here are your friends, Put, as Nis Fabelsnatter, and Schlong.
Hello, I'm Put, as Nis Fabelsnatter.
And I'm Schlong. Zip. Today's Tale from the Cosmic Void is the second part of a very old and very sad story. But before our actors begin to act it out, we'll tell what happened in part 1. Isn't that right? What?
That's exactly right, Schlong. Ready, everyone? Are you floating comfortably?
Then I'll begin.
I'll begin, Schlong.
Why was you?
Oh, very well, Schlong. But make it quickety-quick.
Oh, goody good. Once upon a time, on a faraway planet, there lived 2 kingdoms. One was called Russia. The other was known as the USA, or America. This faraway planet went by the name of Earth.
You see, Russia and the USA had been threatening for years to destroy each other. Each had invented the same terrible weapon. This weapon was commonly known as the bomb.
Yeah, faster. What? Our actors are waiting.
Don't rush me, Schlong. It's not wit-wit.
Well, then, tell about the American Depression.
Well, around this time, the people of the USA became very depressed.
Very depressed.
Because their country was suddenly so poor.
Oh, so poor.
Russia, on the other hand, became a happy place to live. Now, you tell us about the leaders of the 2 kingdoms.
Well, the leader of the USA was a man named President Merkin Muffley.
And the leader of Russia was a man named Dmitri Kisov.
Merkin Muffley had a dog named Bow Wow Gruffly.
Schlong?
Yes, Put?
You have the mental age of an overripe space patootie.
You are very clever, Mr. President. A clever man with an evil plan. You hide from us your nuclear weapons after secret agreement on both sides to destroy bomb forever. You call me here and tell me you have kept bomb, and bomb is coming, but is an accident? You said do not strike back. Russia is only accident. So what are we to do? Sit back and wait for Big Bang? Huh?
Earth year 2003. The Russian ambassador, Anton Dosadsky, is addressing President Muffley and his top advisors.
And you cannot stand to see us succeed where you have failed. Your jealousy, Mr. President, will prove bitter fruit.
Oh, but this is outrageous.
Mr. President, are you going to stand by and listen to this baloney?
Oh, thank you for your comments, Mr. Ambassador.
But, Mr. President, this joker's just begging for a large punch in the snoot.
There will be no violence in the war room. Sit down, General Turgidson, and button it. That's an order. Ambassador Dosadsky, I have always had the greatest admiration for your intelligence and sensitivity. When my... Thank you. When my telephone call to President Kisov comes through, you will be the most important man in this room. Your presence here denotes my fervent wish to avoid bloodshed, and my most sincere trust in your judgment. I beg you to authenticate what I tell your president. I beg you to believe that this is a horrible accident, and to communicate that belief to him. Stains the vodka. Please, Mr. Ambassador, accept a glass of vodka, and consider the situation once more. Here you are, Mr. Ambassador.
You drink it.
Oh, thanks. I could use one.
Pardon me, but you will understand I cannot be too cautious.
And perhaps you will understand that your other suspicions are equally unfounded. Staines, little refill.
Nostrovia!
Staines, what's taken so long on that call to President Kissoff?
Sir, they haven't been able to reach him at his office. They say they don't know where he is.
You are having trouble reaching President Kissoff? This afternoon his office will not know where to find him. Try 874656 Moscow. His private apartment.
Put that call through immediately.
Yes, sir.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Ambassador.
There's nothing. May I?
Certainly, sir.
Nostrovia! You would never have found him any other way. You see, our president is very much man of people. He is also man of affairs. You follow my meaning? Like your president, Jack Kennedy.
One bourbon, one scotch, and one bill.
Have another little drink, Group Captain.
Why, yes, General. Thank you.
My brave boys are fighting their hearts out, Group Captain Mandrake. Fighting their little hearts out. The invaders shall not succeed.
Why, yes, General Ripper. It most certainly seems that way.
Kind of cozy down here under my desk, don't you think?
Why, yes, it is.
Mandrake,
Sir?
have you ever seen a Rusky drink a glass of water?
No, sir. I don't believe I ever have. But then again, I've never actually seen a Russian.
Vodka. That's what they drink. Never water. Always vodka.
I'm afraid I don't quite see what we're getting at, sir.
Don't they teach elementary biology in the Goldarn RAF? Water! That's what I'm getting at. Water! The source of all life. 4/5 of the Earth's surface. 98% of the human body. As human beings, we require fresh, pure water to replenish our bodily fluids and juices. Are you beginning to grasp my point, Group Captain?
No, sir. I'm afraid I can't say that I am, actually.
Have you never wondered why I drink only rainwater and only pure grain alcohol?
Yes, sir. I have wondered about that, yes.
Have you ever heard the term fluoridation, Group Captain?
Yes, I think so, sir. Does it have something to do with dental hygiene?
That, Group Captain, is exactly what I'd like you to believe. That sounded close. We may have a little sniper to deal with. Now, you just help me with this machine gun, Group Captain. Let's head for the window.
Yes, sir.
30 caliber Browning. Big mother, ain't it? My own personal property. Don't believe in this cheap new stuff. You feed that ammunition belt through when I start to fire.
Very good, General. Yes.
These kids and their little pop guns. Wait till they see the size of my weapon.
Sir?
Quiet, Mandrake. I'm looking for the flash of his little pop gun in the morning sun. Gotcha! Little twerp. Give me the bottle, would you?
Certainly, sir, yes.
Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. Fluoridation of the waters. The most monstrously conceived and dangerous Rusky plot the world has ever known. Or rather, not known. Listen closely, Mandrake. Fluorides form the basis of rodent poisons. It's a fact. You may well ask, how do these fluorides manage to kill the hardy rodent? Why, they pollute their bodily fluids. They clog them up, Group Captain. Their precious bodily fluids become thick and rancid and rotten.
And this is the stuff in tap water, sir?
Not just tap water, Group Captain. Bottled water, too. 10 times as concentrated and more popular. This so-called mineral water everyone's been pouring down their throats lately. Frenchy stuff. English, too. Irish, Italian. Not to mention the H2O from the US of A. And here's a secret. It's all controlled by a Rusky cartel. Oh, yes, has been for years. Bottling supervised by Rusky inspectors.
But mineral water has carefully analyzed ingredients.
When this is over, Group Captain, I want you to take a good look at those ingredients on the label. You'll see calcium, magnesium, sodium, potassium, and the like, and right down there at the bottom, in black and white, you'll see it clearly marked. Fluorides.
Yes, but...
Oh, they cover it up with pretty pictures and advertising campaigns and orange and lemon flavors, but that's what they've been polluting the world with all these years. Rusky rat poison.
But one would have thought that scientists had checked it out.
Precisely, Group Captain. In order to realize the fantastic extent of Rusky infiltration, one has only to count the number of scientists, educators, and public health officials and politicians under their control. And the new regime is just as tricky and power-hungry as the old one. Trickier. I have files full of statistics, Group Captain, that will make your mustache drop off. Look at this, huh? And this, huh? It got so as I couldn't sleep.
Yes.
Dead rats on my brain. I realized the time had come to act before the will and vitality of the entire non-Rusky world, especially our young fighting boys. Mandrake was sapped and polluted and clotted and made rancid by this diabolical substance.
I see. Yes.
You're a good officer, Group Captain. Loyal. From here on in, you do not call me Sir. You call me Jack.
But, sir...
Jack!
Yes, Jack.
That's right. That's my name. My mother called me Jack. And those are my brave boys out there. Jack's boys. They're fighting and dying for Jack.
And I'm sure they're proud and pleased to do it. Every man Jack of them. Jack.
Yeah, what were we talking about?
Fluorides.
Yes. The element fluorine is present in the human mother's breast milk. Did you know that? In the sacred breasts of our women.
Yes.
It is also found in their bones, teeth, thyroid, hair, liver, skin, nails, wool, feathers, horns, hooves, and scales.
Yes, Jack, I see.
It's a conspiracy at the very highest levels.
Jack, can I ask you a question?
Why, certainly, Group Captain.
When did you first develop this theory?
It's not a theory. It's an awareness of an absolute certainty.
Yes, I see that, Jack, but when did you first become aware of this certainty? Jack?
Have you ever loved a woman, Group Captain? Physically loved her?
Why, yes, Jack, yes, I have.
There's a feeling of loss afterwards, isn't there? A profound sense of emptiness, a depletion of male essence.
Yes.
I carry that emptiness with me. I have done for some time. This loss of essence alerted me to the pollution within. But I can assure you that it has not affected my true power, Group Captain. In fact, women sense my true power. They still seek me out. But I am no longer able to avail them. Oh, my male essence has gone quiet, Group Captain. So quiet.
It's your boys. They've laid down their weapons, Jack. They've surrendered.
Oh. They lost their essence, Group Captain. God forgive me. I acted too late.
You know now everybody's worried about that atom bomb. Better set your house in order. Well, he may be coming soon. Well, then he'll hit like an atom bomb.
When he comes.
Major Kong, I've got a progress report on Captain Owens.
Well, speak up, Lothar. I got a plane to fly up here.
Well, so she lost a substantial amount of blood, but briefly regained consciousness and made ocular contact.
Whoa. Run that last bit by me again, Lothar.
He means she opened her eyes, King.
Hot tamales.
She attempted verbal contact as well, but I was unable to ascertain a viable conclusion as to the nature of the communication.
Well, it sounds good to me, Lothar. Ace is a tough little cookie.
Affirmative, sir. She's a good man.
Say, son, are them two big old firecrackers still fused and ready?
Affirmative, Major. All indicators are green.
Yeah! Boys, we are gonna have the most fun you can get without taking off your drawers.
Hey, King.
What's up, Goldberg?
Looks like we're in deep doo-doo, and no sign of a gas station.
Lordy, can't nobody speak good old American? What's his beef, Sweets?
Oh, this low altitude, it's like killing us, man. The fossil fuel won't hold.
Well, we got enough to get to the target?
Roger Dodger, dude, but
what?
Let me put it this way, man. We're gonna have to walk home.
Well, this may be the last time. Be my last time. Maybe the last time. I don't know. Be my last time. Sing together. Last time. I don't know.
War Room, this is the President. What? Oh, hello, Dmitri. Fine, just fine. And you? Oh, no, that's nothing. Just a little head cold. Yes, plenty of hot vodka and honey, right? Yeah. Look, I'm awful sorry to bother you at this number, but the ambassador's here. He gave it to me. What's that? Oh, yeah, I get you. Yeah, well, thank you. Next time I do come to Moscow, I'll definitely leave the wife at home. What's that? Oh, yeah, I'm sure we could get down and boogie. Look, could you just hold on for a sec, Dmitri? Please, Mr. Ambassador, just tell him that you will speak up if I say anything that you consider untrue.
As you wish. President Kisrov? Very well, thank you. I am here to, what's that? No, I have never tried slow, comfortable screw. Sounds very, tasty, Mr. President. I am here to verify truth of President Muffley's statement. Just a moment, please. I have done as you asked, but be careful. He is somewhat unstable. I think he has had one too many slow, comfortable screws. Is apparently some sort of cocktail.
Yeah, right. Hello? Yes, it's me again, Dmitri. Look, I can't hear you too well. Do you suppose your lady friends could turn down the music? No, I said, do you suppose you... yeah, that's much better, thanks. Well, the thing is, Dmitri, something has gone a bit screwy here. Oh, say, did I ever mention that we actually kept the bomb? Yeah, well, we kept one or two, you see, just in case, and apparently one of our base commanders suffered some sort of mental breakdown and ordered his planes to attack Russia with them. Isn't that just the screwiest thing ever? Well, look, let me finish, Dmitri. Dmitri, if you just let... Dmitri, please! Thank you. Now, there are a total of 34 planes coming your way, and some are less than an hour from their primary targets. So what I'd like to suggest is that... Well, how do you think I feel about this? I've never been so embarrassed in all my life. A trick? No, it is not. It is most certainly not a trick. I told... Please, fellas, keep it down. Look, yeah, well, we've been trying to recall them, but we don't know the recall code. You'll just have to trust me on this, Dmitri. It's kind of complicated. Of course, I'll listen to what you have to say. Uh-huh. The what? What are you talking about? Well, I don't see why this thing has to mean the end of the world. Oh, come on now, don't be defeatist, Dmitri. Let's try to think positive here. After all, Yeah, okay, I'll ask him to fill me in, but in the meantime, I'd like to give your staff a complete rundown on the targets and flight plans of the planes coming your way. That's right. If we can't recall them, the least we can do is help you to destroy them. Oh, no, don't mention it. So, who should we call with the information? Russia Air Defense Command Headquarters. Is that in Moscow? Oh, in Omsk. That's Omsk with a K? Right, okay, good. Listen, do you happen to have the phone number there handy? What's that? Just call Omsk Information. Okay, good. Well, I think that just about... Yeah, all right. Well, sorry to disturb you, but I think we got this thing in hand. Okay, we'll speak to you soon. Yeah, I'll ask him to fill me in. Okay, yeah. Right, well, bye for now. Yeah. Bye-bye. Well, that seemed to go pretty well, all things considered. Staines, get that information off to Omsk ASAP.
Right away, sir.
What else did he mention? Oh, yeah, Ambassador de Sadsky, he said you'd fill me in on something he called the machine.
The machine? What did he say about the machine?
Well, he just said that the machine was put into operation last week and that you would explain what that meant.
The machine is operating?
Apparently so. To what machine is the president referring? The machine, Mr. Ambassador.
It's Doomsday Machine.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite...
Doomsday Machine. Device which has power to destroy all human, animal, and vegetable life on planet. If only one plane drops bomb on Mother Russia, whole world is doomed.
You know now everybody's worried about that atom bomb, and he'll hit like an atom bomb when he comes.
Your boys did their best, Jack. It was bound to happen, really. We just have to hope there weren't too many casualties.
Pretty soon those Rusky stooges will walk in here and arrest me.
Oh, no, Jack. We're all on the same side. We'll work something out.
Group Captain, have you ever been tortured?
Yes, I have, actually. Listen, Jack, I suspect we're getting short of time. About this recall code, what is it exactly? Let me have it, would you?
Who tortured you?
It doesn't matter. Jack, just give me the recall code.
How well did you stand up under torture?
Not terribly well. No one does, you know, in the end.
What did they get out of you?
Well, nothing much, actually. I don't think they really wanted anything. More for their own amusement, you might say.
How did it happen?
Shot down behind lines sort of thing. Eventually wrote a book about my experiences. Sold rather well at the time. Look, Jack, my dear fellow, I really must insist on that code before it's too late.
I don't know how well I could stand up under torture. My male essence is low.
No, Jack, they wouldn't do that. Anyway, we can prevent it, can't we? Just give me the code. Then you'll be all right.
I'll never be all right.
Don't talk like that, Jack. Just give me the code. I'll pass it on. Then I'll look after you, What you need is a good rest. They'll put you in a nice hospital, and those psychiatrist chappies can work wonders. Before you know it, you'll be as right as rain. Jack, there's very little time left. Please, give me the code.
Kiss off for King, Group Captain. On the walls, in the toilets, the water dripping, the women laughing, my essence draining.
Jack, where are you going?
I'm just going to the John. I may be some time.
Why not leave your pistol with me, Jack? Wouldn't you like me to hold it for you? Jack? Jack, wait. Don't do anything... rash.
I beg your pardon, Ambassador?
It's true. Doomsday Machine will destroy all life on planet within 6 months. when detonated, produces massive radioactive fallout. Will make Chernobyl look like tiny spring shower.
That is ridiculous, Mr. President. The Ruskies don't even have that damn bomb anymore.
You have heard of cobalt thorium-G?
What about it?
Has radioactive life of 100 years.
Yeah, but no one's ever found a way to...
In order to activate Doomsday Machine, our scientists have perfected method of combining bomb with cobalt thorium-G. Yes. We also kept bomb.
They kept the damn bomb!
This is outrageous! Gentlemen, please, gentlemen! Mr. Ambassador, there is one thing I do not understand. Is President Kissoff threatening to activate this doomsday machine if our planes carry through their attack?
No. He will not need to activate. Doomsday Machine is designed to explode automatically when enemy nuclear blast is monitored on Russian soil.
Well, surely he can disarm it.
Impossible. It's designed to explode if any attempt is made to disarm. It's permanent. Built to last. Forever.
Why on earth would you invent such a thing?
Market forces. Economy needed rebuilding. Russian people demanded bread, pantyhose, compact discs. We could not afford to maintain normal nuclear weapons and revive economy. Machine idea was put forward. Very cheap. Cost fraction of former nuclear budget. Some of us hoped experiments would fail. Now it's too late.
But Ambassador Desadsky, the whole point of the doomsday machine is lost if you keep it a secret. Why didn't President Kissoff make an announcement when the machine was put into operation last week?
Mr. President, we have election coming up. He delayed announcement in case he fell behind in opinion polls.
Sir, good news. The base at Burpleson surrendered 10 minutes ago.
Kiss off the king. Blast. Drawings of rifles and women. Bottles of water. Good God. Initials KFK. Kiss off the king. Good Lord. I wonder. Yes, it could be KFK or FKK plus the element
Okay,
fluorine.
soldier.
Yes,
Who the hell are
it.
you?
That's
What
it.
kind of uniform is that?
Not now. KFK plus fluorine equals yes.
Hands on head, prisoner. Now, answer the question. What kind of uniform is that?
I happen to be Group Captain Lionel Mandrake of the Royal Air Force, General Ripper's executive officer.
Keep those hands up. Where's General Ripper?
He's in the lavatory.
The what?
The bathroom.
Well, I hate to disturb a superior officer, but... General Ripper, sir? Holy moly, what a mess!
Now listen to me, whoever you are.
Colonel Bat Guano, U.S. Army.
Well, Colonel, I have an idea.
Hey, I'm in charge here, mister, and I'll do the talking.
Please, Colonel, I've got a terrific hunch on the recall code. I think I know what it is, more or less, and I simply must get in touch with Washington immediately.
Just keep them mitts on your head, wise guy.
Look here, Colonel, there's not a second to lose. You see, I think it's a variation of Kiss Off the King, plus, probably, an element which I think I also know. You see...
Shut up! Okay, pal, now let's take a little walk out of here and into the interrogation room.
What?
You can talk as much as you like.
Wait! Don't you understand what's happened?
I understand that General Ripper has died suspiciously, and I intend to have you questioned by one of my experts. Now move it.
Colonel, if you don't let me take care of this, the consequences will be more than dire. Now, as you can see, I'm completely unarmed. I am slowly lowering my hands. I'm going to pick up this red telephone, which is a direct line to Washington. There. I'm merely picking up the receiver, very slowly, and putting it to my ear. Hello? This is... Hello? Hello? Blast! It's dead.
Now, listen to me, you fruitcake.
Damn it, man! Can't you get it through your thick skull that I'm onto something infernally important here?
Now, snap out of it.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Hands on head. Start walking.
Very well. Colonel, may I ask what it is you think has been going on here this morning?
If you really want to know, I think you're some kind of deviated prevert. with that creepy little mustache and that funny hat. I think General Ripper discovered your perverted lack of family values and that you assassinated him and engineered some sort of mutiny of preverts to take over the base.
I see. And how do you account for the bombing of Russia?
My orders didn't say nothing about no bombing of Russia. Just that I was supposed to put General Ripper on the phone to the president.
Hold on, that's it. The president.
What about the president?
The president wants to speak to General Ripper. General Ripper is dead. I am the general's executive officer, so the president will jolly well want to speak to me. Look, there's a phone booth. Let's see if the line is working.
Now you want to call the president of the United States, you scuzzy prevert?
Colonel, unless you stop this silly-ass nonsense and let me use that phone, I can damned well assure you that the court of inquiry on this will give you such a pranging you'll be lucky to wear the uniform of a toilet attendant.
Okay. See if you can get the president on the payphone. But if you try any perversions in there, I'll blow your head off.
Fair enough. Oh, hello, operator. This is Group Captain Mandrake at Burleson Air Force Base, Arizona. I would like to place an emergency person-to-person call to President Merkin Muffley in the Pentagon, Washington, D.C. Yes, I'm perfectly serious. That's right. The President, yes, of the United States. How much? $12.75 for the first 3 minutes. Just a moment. Blast. Operator, could you just hold on for a minute, please? Thanks awfully. Colonel, you see that soft drink machine over there?
What are you, thirsty all of a sudden?
I want you to shoot it open. There's bound to be some change inside.
Hey, that's government property. I could get in trouble.
Of course, Colonel. Working in a lavatory does have its compensations. I think it might rather suit you.
All right, you twisted little Goomba. This is going to be on your head.
Yes. Oh. Operator, I'm putting the money in now. Right. Come on. Please, answer the... hello, Pentagon. I must speak urgently with the President. It's Group Captain... Never mind. Just say it's Burleson Air Force Base. I'm sure he'll take the call. Oh. All right, I'll hold, but please be as quick as you can. Blast.
Hey, you got a hanky? This stuff's sticky.
Hello, this is Burleson. Am I speaking to the President? Sir? No, this is not General Ripper. This is... Never mind. To whom am I speaking, please? No, I want the President. All right, I'll leave a message, but it's jolly important that it be passed on immediately. Do you understand? It's the recall code, you see. A combination of the letters KFK, kiss off, for king. Have you got that? That's right. Plus, whatever number fluorine is in the periodic table. No, I don't know the number, but there must be somebody in the entire Pentagon who... No, fluorine, not chlorine. No, fluorine. Fluorine! Correct. Yes, I believe that's all. Now, I want you to give me your strict assurance that you will pass this information... Hello? Oh, blast!
Hung up on you, huh? You slimy little dink.
Yes, he did. But I believe I made myself clear.
Well, get those mitts up again, scuzzbucket, 'cause I ain't finished with you yet.
Very well, Colonel. However, first, may I take this opportunity to make one thing clear to you?
What's that?
Why... Never point a loaded gun. You might end up getting hurt yourself.
Lothar, how's Ace holding out?
The life signs are weak but steady, Major.
Roger. Slates, everything A-okay?
Right on course for target, man.
Roger. Goldie, you still jamming out the Ruski radar?
Jamming gear operating, but now the radio's gone dead on me.
Forget it, Goldie. We got all the information we are gonna need. What the heck are those armchair bigwigs tell us?
How about the war is over?
You kidding me, boy? You got any doubts about this mission, son?
No. Sorry, King. Bad joke.
You're darn tootin' it was. You shape up now. Heck of a Bad joke.
Roger, 727 Able. Confirming your recall instructions. New heading 137. Mission canceled. Returning to base.
Staves, what was the name of the officer who called in from Purples?
Well, I didn't speak to him personally, sir, but Colonel Gwarne was commanding the airborne battalion. I would assume he made the call.
Well, I want him up to Brigadier General and flown to Washington immediately. I'll decorate him personally.
Certainly, sir.
General Turgidson.
Sir.
You let me know when the recalls have all been acknowledged.
They're all in now, sir. That was the last one.
Did we lose any planes?
Take a look at the big board, Mr. President. You see, only 4 shot down. The rest are going to be home and dry before you can say, that was a close one. Boys, I'm not a sentimentalist by nature. No. But I think I can guess the feelings in the heart of every one of us here in the war room today. I think it's pretty darn clear that we got more than a little help from the big guy upstairs. And I want to suggest that we all get down on our knees and say a short prayer of thanks for our sweet deliverance.
That's a good idea.
Dear Lord, I know sometimes we take your blessings for granted.
Stains.
But this time, big fella, you really outdone us.
Mr. President.
What is it, Stains?
It's President Kissoff on the line. He sounds upset.
King, I've got 4 blips. Fighters, I think.
Lordy, Lord. Our cockpit radar activated.
Closing speed about Mach 2-4. Altitude 11,000 and losing height. Steady on an intercept course.
All right, what's the range?
20 miles.
All right, prepare to fire all air-to-air missiles, Lothar.
Roger, sir. Preparing missiles 1 through 8.
Want to get a move on, boy?
Missiles 1 through 8. Primed and ready.
Fire missile salvo 1 through 8.
Missiles fired.
Got him! Got him all, dude! Party on! Excellent!
Okay, boys. What the heck was that?
One of the fighters must have gotten something off just before they were hit.
Well, controls still operating okay. Damage reports.
Everything's intact on my end, King.
Zogg?
Navigation equipment okay. I think the hit came on the starboard side down low near Lothar.
Zogg, report in.
Major?
Oh, there you are, Lothar. Any damage?
Bomb control is stable, sir. I was just checking on Ace.
All right, what's the latest?
The emergency medicaments became de-rigged and caused further cranial damage. I have to report that she's been rendered permanently non-viable.
She what?
She's been terminally inconvenienced, sir.
Will somebody please tell me what in tarnation that boy's getting at?
The first aid kit fell on her head. She's dead, man.
What?
Ace is dead.
What the heck do you mean she's dead?
She's dead, sir. Dead.
Well, that's war, man. In the meantime, we got us a package to deliver.
Hello, Dmitri, what's up? What? No, there must be some mistake. Yes, yeah, I heard you, Dmitri, but we could you just hang on a second, please? General Gap, he claims that one plane got through, heading for the mineral water plant at a place called Laputa.
Well, now, it's impossible, Mr. President. Look at the big board. 34 planes attacking, 30 recalls acknowledged, 4 shot down, including the Laputa plane.
Exactly. Right. Hello, Dmitri. What? Well, we got an acknowledgement from every plane except the 4 you shot down. So that... What do you mean 3? The 4th is only damaged? You hit it twice and it's still coming in? And you've lost it on your radar? I see. Well, that complicates things, doesn't it? Look, Dmitri, if by some extremely unlikely possibility you're unable to destroy the plane before it drops the you know what? I assume that such a relatively minor incident would not trigger off the doomsday machine. What's that? Depends on the total megatonnage exploded. I see. Well,
they carry 20 megatons.
How does 20 megatons sound? What do you mean you're not sure? Well, why don't you arrange for someone to check? It's pretty important. What? What's that? If the machine isn't triggered, then what are we going to do about the damage? Well, naturally, we'll compensate you in full. You just send us the bill. Say, Dimitri, where is Laputa anyway? It's 2 miles from where? No, I didn't know that. How many people... 1,729,000.
Mr. President?
What is it, General Stenchman?
Let me check those figures. I don't think we have Laputa listed as a 1.729 megadeath situation.
What's that, Dimitri? You'd be willing to forget it if what? Oh, come on now, Dimitri. Do you mean to say that you actually expect me to let you bomb Disney World?
This is outrageous.
I can't just trade human lives like pieces on a chessboard.
Don't be inflexible, Mr. President. Why not give him, say, San Francisco?
Say again, Dimitri. The machine is set to explode after a 10 megaton blast. Yeah. Dimitri, I just have to confer with my colleagues for a minute. I'll be right back. Gentlemen, is there really a chance for that plane to get through, General Ball?
Well, sir, it sounds to me like that pilot's got gumption. He might just pull it off.
See, Mr. President, if he really goes for it, he could abandon normal flight procedures.
Heck, I've seen some of those big babies down so low they fried chickens with their exhaust right there in the barnyard.
Right.
I remember one time.
Has he got a chance?
A chance? You bet. He has one heck of a chance.
Dimitri, me again. Listen, you're just going to have to stop that plane.
You know now everybody's worried about that atom bomb, and he'll hit like an atom bomb when he comes.
Sweets, listen up. I got a little job for you.
Roger Wilco, dude.
First of all, figure out exactly how many air miles we have left.
I just checked, man. 120 max.
Can we still make Laputa?
No way, dude. Major bummer, Major.
Don't soil your britches, kid. Old King has another plan.
Hey, my Lord, you know he'll hit like an atom bomb when he comes,
Gosh darn it, our
Oh, come on, Dimitri.
And grit.
Yeah.
I know.
Herr Stentz.
I don't care.
Yes, Dr. Strangelove?
Please, to bring me a large writing pad, a sharpened pencil.
Sir, could it wait? I'm a bit... Yes, sir.
Dimitri, why don't you just take a little Valium and... Dimitri? Hello?
Okay now, Sweets, check the master target map for any place else in the neighborhood where we can deliver.
Cool, dude. Got it right here. No name, just listed as Missile Complex 69.
Range?
90 miles.
Give me a course.
That'd be 280.
280, roger. All right, here we go, boys. With the good Lord's help, we're still on target for Boris the Ruski. Lothar, get them bomb doors open, 'cause we're a-cooking with gas and a-flying with Jesus.
War Room, Muffley speaking. Hello, Dimitri. Thanks for calling back. Any news? All right. Never mind. Let me just share this with my colleagues. Gentlemen, they have Laputa completely covered. No sign of an approaching plane. The bomber must have changed course. Dimitri, what exactly is the recipe for a slow, comfortable screw?
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Amazing.
Staines, could I have a quick word?
Yes, General?
I'd like you to get a message through to my secretary, Miss Mary Ellen Wood. Strictly confidential.
Sir, I'm a little snowed under.
Tell her I may be late for the resumption of our conference at the hotel this morning. Very late.
Sweets, ETA update.
Right on track, man. 5 minutes to target.
Major Kong. Problem, sir. Bomb bay door malfunction.
Say what?
I can't get a response.
What are you talking about?
I believe they sustained some sort of damage during that last exchange.
That's impossible.
I've tried everything, sir. The bomb bay door warning light is flashing yellow.
You open them doors, boy, if you know what's good for you.
If I may suggest, sir, perhaps you could come down for a visual inspection. I believe Goldberg has some pilot training.
Lord have mercy. Goldie, I'm taking her up to 10,000 feet. That's bomb-dropping level. You think you can maintain 280?
I'm a bit rusty, King, but I guess I can hold it steady.
Then you get your butt up here, boy, pronto. See what you mean, Lothar. Oh, darn yellow lights blinking all over the place.
Roger, Major. And 2 minutes to target.
I reckon there's only one thing left to try. I'm going down into the bomb bay.
Begging the Major's pardon, sir, but are you crazy?
Some might come to say so, son, but you just remember this. I got the Lord on my side.
Very good, sir.
Now open up this here trap door.
Trapdoor open, sir.
Shine a light down here, Lothar. I can't see a gol darn thing.
Roger, Major.
Open up. They're never tarnished. They're stuck tighter than old maid's drawers. How long to target, Lothar?
60 seconds, sir.
Shoot! I think I see some loose wires up by the top of the bay, right there, over the primary bomb. I'm not gonna just climb up and shinny along that big beauty.
Climb along the bomb, sir?
It's the only way to get over to the loose wiring.
But, sir, that's against regulations.
I connect the green to the blue, that right?
That would be affirmative, sir. But the manual specifically forbids any form of physical contact with the surface of the nuclear device.
She's got a kind of smooth skin. Yeah, smooth as silk. Nicely polished. Sort of like being mounted on a cute little filly.
30 seconds to target, sir. I'd advise you to dismount the bomb immediately.
Connecting the wires now. Thank you, Jesus!
Target in view, sir! Take my hand, and I'll attempt to pull you up.
Prepare to release primary bomb!
But, Major, you gotta let me help you up!
I'm on top of this situation, but you get back to the control panel. How long to target?
10 seconds, sir.
Release primary bomb on the count of 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Releasing primary bomb. Perhaps the bomb wasn't properly...
Gentlemen, in spite of all our efforts, the bomb has been delivered. The doomsday machine has been triggered. There's no other way to put this. The human race will cease to exist on this planet.
Just right.
Nothing left but makes sense.
A man devotes his whole life to fighting for something.
Mr. President, this could seriously affect your standing in the opinion polls.
Ambassador Desatsky, how much time have we got?
6 months. Possibly less.
Possibly not.
What?
What do you mean, Dr. Strangelove?
Mein President, I have been busy with my calculations. There may be a way to preserve a nucleus of human specimens.
But, how?
At the bottom of our most deepest mine shaft.
What the heck are you blathering about, you crazy old man?
Human specimens, mein General.
Please, Doctor, go on. We need...
Gesundheit, mein President.
Thank you.
Within the remaining time, we may possibly be able to turn these mine shafts into a habitable dwelling space.
You mean people could stay down there for 100 years?
Impossible.
Go on, Doctor, go on.
I have yet to complete my figures, but I estimate that given our current mine shaft situation, space for up to 10,000 people could be allocated.
Wait. Only 10,000 saved? But there would be panic, armed revolt, absolute chaos.
Ja, mein Führer. Ja, mein President. The armed forces will prove effective against the common people, especially with dogs and live ammunition.
You have a point there, Doctor. Desperate times do call for desperate actions, but...
Beloved Reich President, it would also be absolutely vital that our top military men be included among the 10,000.
I think that goes...
Go on, old man, go on.
Prodigious breeding, mein General, would be of the utmost importance to long-term survival.
Breeding?
With the proper techniques and a ratio of 10 women to each man.
Hey, that makes a lot of sense.
Especially that breeding stuff.
You know, I think this weird little crowd may have something here.
The old guy's face getting kind of sweaty.
Nah, he's just enjoying himself.
Sure has a weird look in his eyes.
Oh, Doctor, I don't know how to thank you. Our nation owes its continued life to the genius of your vision.
Right.
I will requisition an entire wing of the Pentagon for you to begin your work. Doctor? Doctor?
Mein darling, mein darling, mein sweetie pie,
Are you okay, Doc?
Yeah, we must dedicate our lives to the cause of repopulating our beloved fatherland.
So you know this thing may turn out to be a blessing in disguise.
How's that, Freddy?
Well, it sure as heck solved the unemployment problem.
Doc?
Yeah, I come, my beloved Führer, I come to you.
Doctor, you mentioned the ratio of 10 women to each man.
General Turgidson...
Wouldn't that necessitate abandoning the so-called monogamous form of their sexual relationships?
He's right about that. I think he's right.
Yeah, mein Obergeneral, precisely. But it is a sacrifice we must be prepared to make. It must be dedicated.
And take it easy, Doc. I think you're getting a little overexcited there.
And since each man will be required to perform dedicated service, the women must be selected only for their sexual characteristics. Which will speak of the most highly stimulating order.
Strangelove, I must admit you have an astonishingly good idea there. Congratulations, sir.
We all congratulate you, Doctor. We'd be lost without you.
That's right.
Danke schön, mein Liebling. You have made an old man very happy. Very.
Doc?
Doctor?
Dr. Strangelove? Should his face be blue like that?
Man. Yeah.
He seems to be...
Oh, my God, his
hand is still on that keyboard.
His machine, it's still churning up words.
Dedicated to his own destruction. Doomsday. Doomsday.
God bless you, sir.
Oh, God bless all of us, Staines. No one else will.
Well, nip nip fadoo. That was exciting and fun, was it not, Schlong?
It certainly was. What? It seems that those silly Earth people were ruled by their reproductive gonadines, and not by the logic of Wheat, as we are in the great time-space continuum.
Yes, there is certainly a lesson to be deduced from the sad destruction of their tiny ecosystem.
Yes, isn't there?
The poem, Schlong.
Oh, yes. Listen to the little voice that deep inside you sings. Do not play with atom bombs. They destroy living things.
Thank you, Schlong.
Avoid the path that leads you down the road to blood and gore. Don't be a pocky-dotty fool. Make Wheat and not war.
Never mind. Say bye-bye, Schlong.
Bye-bye, Schlong.
Bye-bye, everyone. And happy dreams.
In Dr. Strangelove, dramatized for radio by Kerry Shale, from the novel by Peter George. Kerry Shale was Dr. Strangelove, Lieutenant Sweets Kivel, Lieutenant Barney Goldberg, Lieutenant Lothar Zogg, Group Captain Lionel Mandrake, General Jack D. Ripper, and President Merkin Muffley. King was William Hootkins, Turgidson, Sean Barratt, Gwarne, Stuart Milligan, Desadsky, Nigel Anthony, Staines, Peter Whitman, Gap, William Roberts, and Ball, John Baddeley. The narrators, Whoot and Schlong, were Teresa Gallagher and Nigel Anthony. Other parts were played by members of the cast. Technical presentation was by Graham Harper, and the production assistant was Joe Hill. Dr. Strangelove was a BBC World Service drama production, directed by Gordon House.